Christian, am Donnerstag sind die Maschinen abgeholt.
Wir haben unbegrenzte Sichten, wir haben ganz hohe Wolkendecken.
We have unlimited visibility and high cloud cover. No strong winds.
The weather is perfect. CAVU in pilot jargon, ceiling and visibility unlimited. Good conditions for a plane to be going up into the air for the first time. Full concentration. Everything must go off smoothly now. The test pilot checks all systems. The new engine is purring along just as hoped. Everything seems to work flawlessly. The test pilot heads for an altitude of 600 meters. These planes are super light. They weigh just 325 kilograms.
Dann ganz wichtig, das haben wir auch jetzt neuerdings markiert.
Wolfgang Labudde heads the customer service wing at the light sport aircraft company Ramos. He shows prospective buyers around and answers any questions.
Nein, an den Tank kommst du von innen ran.
This model costs 110,000 euros.
There are some customers who are very fussy. I think we can fulfill most of their demands, but some things are just not possible. Then you just have to explain why. You can't really do much.
This customer is a flight instructor. He's been thinking about making this investment for a year now.
Der alleine gezogen? Oder rutscht er wieder rein?
Ich muss ihn halten, starten und letztendlich mit.
He hasn't seen the digital display on board before.
Man guckt natürlich bei so einem Vorflugcheck.
At a pre-flight check, you really look at details. And we customers have to make sure there are no errors or defects.
Fehler oder Mängel noch irgendwo sind.
Is there anything you don't like so far?
Also bis jetzt mir noch
No, so far, so good.
Bis jetzt ist alles in Ordnung.
Now it's Zivio Büttner's turn to take a test flight. But the weather has changed. Conditions have worsened. Heavy clouds and strong winds have moved in. It's not the best of times to take out a light aircraft. The single-passenger planes are hand-built from carbon fiber composite materials. That makes them light but resilient. Sales at Ramos have dropped by 50% since the economic crisis began. But in the years leading up to that, the company saw demand rise dramatically. Most clients are affluent recreational pilots who used to fly heavier private planes but have now switched to lighter aircraft.
Aviation costs and lesson prices have risen considerably in the past few years because of high fuel and maintenance costs. Ultralight aviation with an aircraft like this one is cheaper and fuel consumption is much lower, so it's very economical.
The aircraft used to be built in Poland. But since 2008, Ramos has been producing the plane solely at its site in Pasewalk, in eastern Germany. Government subsidies helped the company to establish the construction plant in the industry-poor region. The 90 engineers and skilled workers Ramos employs here are more expensive than they would be in Poland, but small aircraft built in Germany are regarded internationally as an expensive but high-quality product. Ramos sells about 100 planes a year, and 80% end up in the US.
American clients in particular place a lot of importance on high standards of quality and on the Made in Germany label. Some of our competitors have manufacturing plants in Eastern Europe. We take advantage of that by telling clients everything we produce is really produced in Germany and not in Eastern Europe or other so-called low-wage countries.
The Ramos light aircraft seems to have won over another fan. The flying instructor wants to try out a few more takeoffs and landings before he flies this beautiful bird home.